Hello, my Cancer friends. This is Jamie, Lil'RedTarot. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, April 2020. I want to thank you for your patience. I am a little over 12 weeks post-surgery, and I moved, so things have been a little crazy, so I really appreciate you sticking with me. Things are crazy right now. I pray for everybody's healing and safety and sanity. So I'm going to go ahead and open up with a little prayer. Lord in heaven, I come to you in the name of Jesus for the Holy Spirit. I want to thank you for this day and thank you for our blessings. I want to thank you for this gift that you give me. I want to thank you for speaking to me and through me. I want to thank my spirits, my personal spirits, the spirits of those who are listening, and whatever messages we need to get across. I want to thank you for the healing of our country and our nation, of our friends, and I want to thank you for our spirits, Lord, and I want to thank you for sending your only Son to die for our sins and was raised on the third day. Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Happy Easter, everybody. Now I'm going to make this quick. At the end of the reading, I'm going to tell you how to win a free reading. I'm giving away two. A 2-question reading and a 1-question reading. So, whenever I pull major arcana cards, and they say like Leo or Aries or whatever, it could be who you're dealing with, could be in your chart, could mean that you need to take on their energy. When I'm speaking about love, love could be friendship, romantic, family, whatever. Okay, so this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, great. Let it skate. Don't force it to fit. If this is your message, you will know where it resonates, so fit it where you need to put it. Tarot's here to help, not hinder. Don't let the outcome change it. You are the captain of your own ship, and you have your own free will. Now remember that energies can be reversed, so even though I'm reading for you, I could be picking up on whoever you're dealing with. So I'm going to do a general reading, clarifications, and then I'm going to go ahead and do love, and then I'm going to do a quick little bonus reading later for everybody for career, because I don't want to mesh all those energies together. So when I pre-shuffled, I got some messages. I heard you have blocked off everything. It's hurting you, they say. Too many things on your mind. Your third eye, your intuition, it's all closed up. There's too much information coming at you at once. So you need to focus. I mean, it's giving you headaches. You need to open it up. Your headaches are just going to get worse. You need to put a cloak of protection on, however you want to do that, with prayer, space cleansing, sage, or chakra and aura cleansing, third eye cleansing, whatever that works in meditation, yoga. What does that say? I'll have to come back to that. Okay? Peace, not solitude. So look at this time right now that we're all kind of, it's the stay-at-home order going on. Don't look at it as solitude, because you'll go crazy. Look at it as a time of peace, a time to reflect, a time to work on the things that you need to work on. Because we all always have something to work on. So now's the perfect time. All the things you didn't have time for. If you're an essential worker, well, everything's kind of, I pray, is slowed down for you a little bit. But nonetheless, look at it as peace, not solitude, or find peace in your own solitude, even if everything else around you is crazy, so haven't calmed down. If everything's crazy, you need to find peace in your own solitude. You need to speak less, listen more. You need to be positive. Blessed are the peacemakers. And then I heard somebody's got a pet squirrel in the backyard or something, or at their job, or etc. This little squirrel that they've ended up sharing their lunch with, or whatever it is. And you end up calling it squirrely, and you keep laughing at yourself because you're like, I have gone squirrely. So whoever that's for. And then I heard don't play with fire, okay? And so 3 times while I was trying to set up for your reading, which by the way took forever because y'all are so blocked off, y'all actually were giving me a headache. So I take a couple of breaks just before I can set this up. But 3 times while I was trying to set up for your reading, I almost set my damn hair on fire. I used some hairspray today. So I took the sage, and I was saging my space, and I kind of lifted it up over my head, back down, and apparently a little, ember flew off, and you heard it actually sizzle on my hairspray. I was like, oh, no. Excuse me. So I was like, this girl is on fire. But yeah, so, and then my candle and shit, I bent over it. So, whatever. So, whether it's metaphorically or literal, don't play with fire. And then I heard don't get all bent out of shape. So there's something y'all are dealing with. And it could just be all cooped up in the same house. You know, Cancer, we're homebodies and all, but we're like, ooh, too much. I mean, all these memes about, Jolene, come take my man. Oh, they're funny. I luckily don't have to deal with that. Hallelujah. Okay. Then I hear, seek it and you will find it. Look for it. Go find it. There's something. Maybe you've lost it. I kind of pictured you like lost an item. I almost want to say like a spoon, but I don't know what that means. But whatever it is, go find it. Whether it's, your happiness, or it's your new career path, or your inner peace, whatever it is, you need to go find it. You need to seek it. You need to look for it. You need to go find it. However you need to do that. Know your worth. And then I hear, so I saw like this cliff. It was a cliff, okay, like one of those dirt side cliffs, and you can like see the tree roots, and you like have to pull yourself up off the cliff on the root. That's what it looked like to you, or it looks like to you. But once you actually climb up to the top of this, what you pictured as a cliff, whatever this problem was, or this, metaphorical mountain cliff was to you, you get to the top of it and you realize it's a waterfall. It's all about perspective, I heard. You have a choice to make. There's a Y in the road. Build it, but don't bury yourself. So, moving on to the cards. Everything you need to know is down in the description below. The private reading, one question for 15, 2 questions for 20. My email, the tarot cards I use, donations are greatly appreciated. All that. Please like, subscribe, and share. Okay, so to start off with, we have the Queen of Wands. There is a Leo energy. Got the sunflowers, the lions, and then this is like your spirit guide, your totem. I always see the black cat whenever she's sitting with your companion. A lot of us have companions, or I heard that, like the animal shelters or adoptions are picking up because people, want some companions, so maybe that's something you want to do right now. But she's just sitting pretty. She's sitting in the sun, she's looking over the horizon, everything is fine. She's at calm, there's peace. There's peace in her solitude. They're just chilling. She's like, I'm okay right here. I'm just going to hang out in my chair and, watch my squirrel and my cats and my garden grow and just bathe at the sun. I'm okay. I'm just going to sit pretty right now. Alright. Normally I pre-shuffle, I do pre-shuffle, but normally I'll shuffle a couple of times on camera before I even pull that bottom card. But not today. I just grabbed that bottom card and there we were, so we kept it. So there you have it. So Queen of Wands, Cancer, April, Sun, Moon, Rising, April 2020. 3 cards, please. One more shuffle. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, April 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking to me and through me. I need to get like a heavier cloth or clips. That's what I need. I get those little clips, like those tablecloth clips they have. I was always like, well, who's also bougie and needs a tablecloth clip? Well, now I know why. Okay. Alright. Whoa, that was fast. Whoa, okay. Just need one more, please. We have the 5 of Pentacles, about all being left out in the cold. Knight of Swords. Message coming to you quickly. Okay. Thank you. Ten of Wands. Let's see if you can see all this. Put you up there, move you over here. Okay. So that was the overall energy. So, 5 of Pentacles is about feeling left out in the cold. You've been beat up and battered, and you can see you're so close to the Pentacles, but you can't reach them. You're just kind of feeling lost out in the cold, which is understandable, especially if, some of you had to get temporary laid off, or you're working from home, or whatever your situation is. Or it could be something completely unrelated to all that. Something you've been working on for a while that hasn't been affected by this. Maybe it's a relationship or something like that. But Pentacles is usually about your money and being left out in the cold. Knight of Swords is a message being brought to you quickly. His mask is up. That's not the right word, but his helmet, his face guard is up. So he's not actually charging in the battle because his sword is up, not out. He's running towards you with a message. On my way! Dun, 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 dun. So there's something on the way that's going to pull you out of this cold. But it's going to require you, I feel like for some of you, pack up and move, gather your wands and go, your 10 of wands, because he's gathering up all these sticks and he's heading out. Now, for some of you, it may not be an actual move. It may be requiring a lot of work. Because you see a little village in the back there? A little building? He's gathering up the supplies that he needs to continue to build. Isn't that what I said earlier? Build it, but don't bury yourself. And then the Queen of Cups. She's sitting pretty. She's got her trophy and she's got her crown and her throne and her land and, she's her pebbles because she's, the water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But she's also very nostalgic. You can see she's kind of looking at this and you can see that she's kind of wandered off. Maybe it's a special item, whenever you look at something or a smell that whenever you smell it, it immediately takes you back or reminds you of somebody. Very, very nostalgic. So when you reach this, you're going to look back nostalgically over this path that you had to take. Right now, you do feel left out in the cold. I was telling you earlier, peace, not solitude. You need to come to don't feel like you've been left out in the cold. Don't feel like you're just flying around like a kite in the wind. You need to come to peace with the solitude. Realize this is an opportunity, a time for you, because something is coming your way very quickly. And it's going to take some work, a lot of work. Remember, build it, but don't bury yourself, whatever that means to you. You have to gather up the supplies, get ready to start building it, whatever this is. Now is the time. You're going to get that message, and when you do, it's going to take some work. Some of you may have to move for it. You will become the Queen of Cups. You will gather, your pentacles and your treasures again. But you will be nostalgic about what you had to sacrifice and leave behind. But not in a sad, painful way. Just, wow, okay, that was a crazy ride kind of energy. But in the meantime, you need to go ahead and sit in peace, not solitude. I understand that, solitude is okay. We all need our own solitude. You need to find peace in your own solitude instead of feeling like you've been left out in the cold. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and get some clarification cards, please, for my Cancer friends. Sun, Moon, and Rising, April 2020. Also, down the link below is the link that will tell you how to find out your Moon and Rising if you do not know it. Please like, subscribe, and share. Remember, at the end of this, I will be telling you how to win your free reading. So, again, clarification card, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, April 2020. I don't know if you can see way over there while I'm shuffling. Sorry. My table feels smaller today for some reason. Have you ever had that phenomenon? When I was younger, synonym was really hard for me to say. I was just synonym. I had to work really hard not to say synonym. Synonym. Okay, one more shuffle, please. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking to me and through me. Okay, we have the Death card, which is the card of Scorpio, which is also the card of transformation. As you can see, she's put a spear through all of her enemies, and now she's screaming that, that victory war cry. Ah! Crying out to the moon, she's transformed. She said enough! And she, these could be your negative thoughts, these could be, obstacles you've had to go through, whatever these represent to you, but it's all about transformation. Don't feel left out in the cold. Find your power and just be still and know I'm God. Just sit still. Don't feel like it's left out in the cold. Take that time. It's a time of transformation for a lot of people. Alright? 3 cards, please. Clarifications for my Cancer friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising. April 2020. Oh wait. I like that cool card. 2 more cards, please. Just put that in your pipe and smoke it. Is that kind of thing that I feel? 2 more cards, please. I just whistle. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, April 2020. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. 1 more card, please. As I see, Queen of Pentacles came out in the pre-shuffle too, by the way. 1 more card, please. Oh, that's a few too many. Yes, it is. Okay. 1 more card, please. Again, too many, my friends. Let's see. This one, please. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take 2. That one fell in my lap. Alright. We have the Fool card in this particular deck. I like this Fool card. He's got his little mushroom umbrella, and he's got his little, what is that, lily hat. He's got his little, walking on the rainbow bridge, smoking his pipe. He's just like, do. He's just fine. Everything's fine. He's just walking through La La Land. Got no worries whatsoever. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and you see there's a snake and whispering in her ear over here. And then there's her little fairies, her guides. You have to be very careful what you listen to. Decipher what is true and what is untrue that you hear. This is your pentacles. This is your safety net, your kingdom, your foundation. You built this. Whatever this is. Your house, your career, your life, just who you are in general. This is who you are. This is what you've built. Don't let the wrong people take it from you. That's what I hear. Listen to your guides. Decipher negative and positive. Remember? The Hierophant, which is, I believe, Taurus. So that could be in your chart, could be who you're dealing with. It could mean that you need to take on the energy of a Taurus, which is, strong-headed, bullheaded. It can be, sometimes you can be too bullheaded, but other times, it's good to stand your ground. So, we have the Hierophant, and this is very much about, again, to me, transformation. We've gone out to, we're going obviously from winter to spring, which we are. We're in the equinox right now. The spring, we passed the equinox, but we're in the springtime. That's here on this side. Other side's fall. But in this thing, we're transferring from winter to spring. The old has died out. Now the new is being born. It's being passed to the next phase, the next stage. This is a celebration of out with the old, in with the new kind of thing. But like I said, transformation. And then here's the High Priestess, which is, we have the Moon card, or the Moon in the background. This is about intuition. And this is, I told you your intuition is blocked, but you need to open that up so that you can decipher between negative and positive. Don't give this away. Whatever this pentacle is to you, whether it's your heart, whether it's literally a pentacle, know your worth, remember? Follow your intuition. The moon always makes you think of Cancer. The High Priestess isn't actually defined to any particular sign, but I always see this and think Cancer. The Cancer, the moon card, it's like the major arcana, or like bleh. If I had, I almost picture the moon card next to this one. If you got this right now, I'm surprised it didn't pop out. It might have tried to, but I really feel like intuition. Open that up, listen to it. Do what you need to do. Go put your feet in the ground. Just, if you can, get down to some sort of water. Put your feet in it, the ocean, the river, something, the sand. Ground yourself and really get someplace and think. If you can't get outdoors, then find yourself a good solid place. Or I like some incense, some candles, turn some good music, whether it's chakra or whatever, you feel like you could actually, concentrate to, and just open it up. Let it flow. Stop blocking whatever message is trying to come to you. I feel like there's a message, maybe, and like I said, there's too much information coming to you at once. That's why you need to decipher between negative and positive information, what's true and what's not true. Don't be a fool. But you can, if you take the time to get into your own solitude, your own peace, block out, that's what that peace and the solitude thing is. Block out all this information coming to you and sit pretty. Just stop. Listen. You can put a rest to it. When you do that, you don't let yourself get left out in the cold by being a fool, because you figure out how to decipher the good information from the negative information, because there's a lot of information coming towards you. This is going to be transformation. We have the Death card. We have the Hierophant. 10 of Wands. This can be a great transformation for you. But it's going to be a lot of work to decipher all this and open up your third eye. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot, but it's going to be worth it in the end. You have got to figure out a way to open up your intuition. She is all about following your intuition. The High Priestess is, and so is the Moon in Cancer. That's what we are. We're very intuitive. I mean, everybody has an intuition, but Cancers have this, and water signs, but Cancers really have this intuitiveness, and you've been blocking it out. So you need to figure out how to get back in that. Remember, don't get all bent out of shape. Don't play with fire. You need to really focus. Don't let yourself be left out in the cold. I don't know why you're saying cool. Maybe you need to cool down. Just stop. Maybe you've been pushing something to happen quickly, and now you need to slow down and really read the fine print and maybe to explore your other options. Decipher what's real and what's unreal. If it looks too good to be true, you might really want to research that. Sometimes the best profit takes a little risk. And that could be true in love relationships. Maybe you have a couple of choices. I don't know what that is. Even it could be about you have 2 choices of apartments or neighborhoods or something. I don't know, a location for your office. I don't know, just you need to really be careful. Don't play the fool, don't get left out in the cold. A lot of information coming to you at once. Figure out how to unblock your intuition and work on this transformation. It's time. 2020 is time for a new beginning. You have the time now. Let's do it. So that's what I feel for you there. Let me go ahead and pull out the love cards for my Cancer friends. Please like, subscribe, and share. And remember, at the end, I will be telling you how to win yourself a free reading. I'm giving away 2. A 2-question reading and a 1-question reading. Like, subscribe, and share, my friends. Alright, now remember, love can be friendship, romantic, or friends. Sorry, completely lost my train of thought there for a minute. Alright. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. April 2020. Love relationships. What messages do we have, please? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking to me and through me. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, April 2020. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, love relationships. What messages do we have, please? Alright, right there. We're going to stop right there. Rebuild. Can't make it up. It is. It's time to rebuild your heart chakra. Somebody has been hurt and they have a couple of choices. Maybe you've met someone online and you're like, man, I don't even know who and what you are. Well, even if it doesn't work out, not really meant to be, maybe you don't meet them ever in person. Maybe this is what you, Timber, maybe this is what you need so that you can heal your heart chakra. Allow yourself to know that, you know what? Know your worth. Remember that what I said earlier? So maybe this helps you remember what your worth is. Maybe he or she tells you how beautiful or handsome you are, or how kind you are, speaks to you, you know? Reminds you of your worth. Oop, okay. That was quick. We have Control and Blossom. Let me get one more card for that, please. One more card, please. Oh, too many. Nope. Thank you. Oh, okay, there it is. Love abounds. Alright. I'm not sure what this Control card is. I have a couple ideas that's not clear. Let me get a clarification card, please. For this Control card, okay? There we got Move. Alright, what I feel is that if you allow yourself to be open to love again, then when you'll feel like you're out of control. When you're in love, you know, love is blind, all the cliches. You don't want to let go of the control because you don't like being out of control, because that leaves you to get hurt. You have to move out of that space. You have to open up your heart chakra. You have to come to terms with everything happens for a reason, that if this hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here for this, that the last relationship ended so the right one should come through. You need to love yourself first, all of that stuff. It's okay to relinquish control. I know that's scary when you've been hurt, but you need to move past this control issue that you have. And it could be some of you, you know, have an issue trying to control a relationship, and that's why it shuts down. Or maybe you don't take enough control in the relationship. It needs to be an equal partnership, a yin-yang, equal balance, all that. When you can figure out what angle, you need to rebuild this. Rebuild your heart chakra. Rebuild the way you look at relationships. What you speak matters. Don't keep saying, I don't want this again. Because the universe doesn't hear don't. All they hear is, I want. So stop thinking about what you don't want anymore. Stop thinking about all the things that your past relationship gave you that you don't want. Start thinking about all the things that you do want in a relationship. Things like integrity and love and a tool belt. Whatever that is to you, you need to take control of what you're manifesting. Rebuild your heart chakra. Rebuild what you think your worth is. Watch what you say. Watch how you speak. So that you can move past this and move to a healthy union within yourself. And then once you have that healthy union in yourself and you rebuild yourself, then you can find the correct relationship, that you have a good partnership and equal balance. Nobody should fix the other person. No one should be, well, once I find somebody, I'll make them whole. I'll be whole again. No. You need to be whole within yourself, and then the right person will come with you, and two become one. So you become a double stuffed Oreo instead of a single stuffed Oreo once you fix what's inside you, once you're whole within yourself, and you just are good with being by yourself, being in isolation, being in peace, in solitude within yourself, and you're happy and loving in that. You know, once you've built your Oreo, and you're happy with being that Oreo, you can go find your other Oreo and become a double stuffed Oreo. Or maybe like a strawberry mixed Oreo, whatever it is you want to be, okay? I hope that makes sense. You will blossom. You will blossom each other. It should be a relationship where you build each other up. There should never be anybody dragging you down. And once your heart blossoms, your soul blossoms, your aura, your chakra, you just get out there and you just blossom. You will be so happy within yourself. And somebody, this is just about somebody else will just make you blossom. They will water your garden and you will feed their soil. It should be a magnificent, relationship. You should make each other grow. Once you rebuild yourself, you two can build together because nobody's trying to fix. So you've already fixed what's inside yourself. Then you'll find somebody who's already fixed inside themselves and it'll be magnificent. It'll blossom. Love will abound. I don't know who this is for, but there's love's coming in for somebody, but you have to rebuild this and let go of this control. Move past this control issue. And only you know exactly what the control issue is. Once you do that, your heart will blossom. You'll move past this. Love will just abound. And it may not be immediately. You might be single for a year because sometimes it takes a while to truly understand the joy of being with you. You're always going to be with you. Even at the end of the night, even if you're laying in bed with somebody else, those last few minutes, you're by yourself. It's just you. You have to be good with yourself before you can find the correct equal partnership. Because no one can fill that hole. It just can't happen. Okay, my Cancer friends, I feel like the message that you meant to hear has come through. I'm going to tell you how to win those free readings. I would like you to like, subscribe, and share. In the description box down below is my email. In the subject line, say, funniest quarantine story. And then in the email, send me your funniest quarantine story. And on Friday, April 17th, I'm going to pick 2, first place and second place. Which ones I think is the funniest, I'll reach out to you in email. And then I will give a 2-question reading to first place and a 1-question reading to second place. Need to comment in the comments down below. Done. So email me, funniest quarantine story, subject line. Send me your funniest quarantine story. Like, subscribe, share, and then comment in the comments down below. Done. Thank you, Cancers. I love you. I will talk to you later, my friends.